So, do you believe in love?
I do believe in love.
In general or just?
In general, like both. You're asking when you say in general.
Because yes, why ngikubuza kanje. For the longest time, I look blame when my relationships they're not working out. No, it's because I've been looking for my father's love in other men's faces. Okay. Until someone said to me, "You are so wrong," because love is a universal thing.
It is. Love is every day. Love is every day. If love didn't exist, I wouldn't be here. Because love is relationship.
Yes.
Like relationships are not just between boy or girl, girlfriend and boyfriend.
Yeah.
Relationships is friends.
Love.
Yeah.
I love that.
Love is every. Love is saying thank you to the next person. It's saying please. That all rounds up to love. I do believe in love, and I also do believe in love because, as I've said, I grew up in a family that really had love. I was shown love. My dad, both my parents. Well, my mom is different. My mom will tell me good nyaktanda mtanam, but my dad would never really say nyaktanda. But you would see. You would know. You would see what love is. Yeah. So I grew up in an environment where there really was love.
So you believe that one day you're gonna get married as well? And
I'd love to. I'd really love to. I'd really love to have what my parents had. It might not be the same exact thing, I know, but I'd really love to have what my family had. That whole family structure, having people that depend on you and being able to provide, that whole thing is beautiful.
Without complaining.
That thing is beautiful. Even if you complain about whose fault is that
I heard earlier you said you hate the term of black text.
Yeah.
And you believe that as abantwana ebazalini bethu will be forever
indebted to our parents.
I wanted to beg to differ at that time.
Okay.
But I said, no, this one, C2, A reason that I say that there's no one who's forever indebted to anyone. It's because, mina ngenze example ngenyoni.
Okay.
Inyoni iye ibe namaqanda wayo iwafukamele iwenzele nest and all that iqanda usele ibe ngamatswele, right?
Yeah.
But at some point iyawakhipha nest
detachment.
iyawakhipha ke nest ukuthi hambe izindizele noma ilonyoni ingadecide ukundiziyephi. So for me, I believe in that any day. Okay. A reason for that is we've seen that other families, they delay progress yomuntu.
Yeah, they do.
As much as, yes, when personally that you have to take care of your loved ones and all that. Yeah. But it shouldn't be an entitlement. It shouldn't be an entitlement thing. It shouldn't be even called that you are indebted to them.
Well, maybe I used indebted for lack of a better word. Yeah. Indebted might sound a bit too,
Yes.
But
you believe that we have to do it because we have to do it, but not because it's a must.
Is it not really?
It's not.
Let's say, let me put a scenario on the table. Your parents and then your parents lose everything. They can now feed themselves.
You will do it because of it's the right thing to do, but it's not a must. You can choose to walk away because now.
Yeah, I get that you can choose to walk away, but what's the rightful thing to do?
Is to take care of them.
Exactly, that's what I meant.
It's not a must.
I know it's not a must. I know it's a choice thing, right?
It's a choice because
it's a choice thing.
Mina nginomntana wenza metric.
Yeah.
Alikila ngifuna ukuthi umntana ngibena ukuthi ngakuthwala 9 months ngayisokola ngisesikolweni
I understand. My mom
usually there are families where now it's a must ukuthi even if they have other means ukuzenzela izinto.
But that's a bit now that's and
then that is why now we end up having abantu ababa mental breakdown. We tell abantu umuntu sekagcina ezibulala ngoba uyafeel ukuthi this is too much and they asking for more.
There's people that are unfair with the whole thing. There's things that ideally on paper they are beautiful, but because people always find loopholes to it, and then they start being, because I feel like the reason it was just then called black text, it was because of those sort of people. Some people have entitlement issues with and you have millions. But what are you like? You have the ability to reach where I am.
I love what you're saying because of a fisherman shouldn't always feed you
how to fish, because you have if not maybe better, you still have the abilities to fend. I can do it because I want to, Jay-Z was saying the last time in an interview that he doesn't give money to his family.
Exactly.
Because if I have a family of like 16 people and each one of them keep asking me for 2,000 rand, all of the money that I'm making now goes to them, and I'm not having now. Like that's not fair on me.
But you do understand that.
Yeah, I do understand.
And now they will keep on taking and sucking, and they wouldn't, as long as players go to you, keep on bringing.
That's why they say know when to stop, because takers don't know when to stop.
And the moment but they won't see any.
You are making those people dependent on you.
And we understand. And it's another part of it now. We are limas.
Yeah, I've kind of also suffered from that, because out of, when there's a group of friends, and then one person makes it becomes a thing of
when I find a sponsor.
Yeah, it becomes that, and then you might do it because of survivor's guilt. But in the long run, you are making those people so dependent on you that they might slack in what they need to do. Because now they know, because there really is a thing of survivor's guilt. If you make it out of an environment that's not really conducive, people have the entitlement of saying, because you are one of us, you need to take care of us.
Loyalty.
Now there's the entitlement. You go to when usebenza no-Sky Vodka kanjani unganamali ukungenzela into kanje.
As if unazidingo. Yeah, I hear you, but I'm glad that CS akhuluma, because I was like, and sometimes for me, I always sound very insensitive with this, because mina abazali bashona ngimncane.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. And having siblings, it's not like Nami. I didn't learn from it how hard it is that you have to always take care of other people, even though you understand. Yeah. But other people are like, you don't understand.
Yeah, I feel like people must we must be fair with one another. Like we really need to move away from the entitlement. People have a lot of entitlement issues that they need to work with. Because for me, there's no such I really meant when there's no really such a thing as black tax. I don't really believe in it. Now, when I said indebted, I meant like it's the rightful thing to do.
And then now, gonna something very sensitive that I want us to embark in. And please, if you don't, if really you feel it's too heavy, I will respect that.
Okay. Love the disclaimer.
See, we experiencing a loss youth kakhulu egazi.
Yeah.
And you've lost someone who was close to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
How was it? Besides, how was it for you to go through that, knowing ukuthi yenziwe ubani and all that, and at the end of the day, you had to move on?
The thing is, I like the fact that you said sensitive. It is super sensitive, because that thing, like, it broke down a whole lot of relationships that I built for myself. Because when that thing happened, it split a lot of things across, right? It's not easy, I don't want to lie. It wasn't easy because we knew that person very, very, very personally. We knew the responsibilities that one person had towards his family and whatnot, right? So when that happened, it's like it created a point of hatred for me. And I don't really like using the word hate because it's such a big word. But it created a lot of hatred for me towards that one person. But over the time, now seeing that justice is actually playing its role, it's getting a bit easier and easier and easier. But that was very difficult. I don't want to lie. It's a very difficult thing to go through. Yeah.
And then now, like my reminder on Facebook, see this happened, and it takes you back. But where are you now when it comes to that? Where are you?
I'm at a point where I want to see all the legalities play out, and we get the justice that we deserve, the family of the friend of that person.
But now ukhumbula ukuthi njengokusho ukuthi yena yes akekho, but abantu bakhe basasengaphandle.
Yeah, that's another that like we can actually we have no control over that.
Does it make you that you have to always look over your shoulder all the time?
Not really, not in a sense, but yeah, you do have to, because you don't know what might happen. Because there were talks of, I don't know if I can really speak on this, but there were talks of us being in danger.
Yeah.
You know, so it does create a sense of, like, when you hear something now, you need to, you know, you always need to keep checking over your shoulder. It's not a nice. It wasn't a nice, but I think I've outlived. Like, I'm moving on from it.
Okay.
Not that I've outlived it, but I'm moving on from it. But it's just not fair, man. It's just not fair. It's difficult. It's a difficult thing to maneuver.